Matthew Boyd's fourth postseason start, fifth postseason game, 12 innings, no earned. His postseason debut as a Cub begins with a fastball fouled away. They've simulated what they can do and played to their strengths for 162. On 3-2, Tatis grounds a ball to Dansby Swanson. Former Gold Glover at short. Cleans it up for the leadoff out of the postseason. All the way back in 2013.
How about 17 quality starts in 31? That's a good number.
A rise into left field. The first sun ball of the game. Handled neatly by Ian Happ. A man with all kinds of October experience, Machado. Rockets the ball to third. It's picked cleanly by the rookie Matt Shaw. Left side of the infield, rock solid. In the middle of that lineup, it is a perilous 1 through 9 for any pitcher to deal with, and the man who has to deal with it today, Nick Pivetta, the game 1 assignment.
32 years old, and he too having a career year.
A long fly to center from Bush, driving Jackson Merrill to the wall. That is a
spin rate with it as well. But think about this: 110 of his 190 strikeouts have been on the fastball.
Warner slaps the ball through the right side. He's got the first hit of this wild card series, appropriately so for the Cubs hits leader. City, one of the biggest starts of his life. Right over the inside corner, Pivetta runs the fastball for strike 3, and he freezes the switch hitting Happ. Hitter 309 on base all time of the playoffs. And Tucker strikes out here, 96 above the zone. 2 Ks for Pivetta and a scoreless first. A 12-1 record at home. A game 1 start in Chicago. He's got a little flare to right field that will land from Jackson Merrill on his way to second. Merrill with a hustle double. Trying to spoil this emotional game 1 for Boyd. He's got the Padres' first hit. Series and about a 2-week span. Bogarts to left center field. That ball is blistered by Xander Bogaerts. One hop off the ivy. Forget moving the guy up on a routine grounder. Bogaerts scores Merrill on a double and takes third on the wayward throw. San Diego strikes first in the wild card, and Xander Bogaerts, back from a fractured foot, is right back in the swing of things. Now a ground ball to short. Dansby Swanson makes a diving play to rob O'Hearn of a hit and robs San Diego of a run. Wonderful addition from the White Sox. Cheats with a pop-up, shallow left. Swanson and Shaw, and it's the third baseman Shaw for out number 2. On an 0-1 count. Swings away, hits a tapper to Swanson. Padres get 1 and only 1. They leave Bogaerts at third with nobody out.
Not a thing. We're going to give you a bunch of numbers throughout the day, but they don't mean anything right now.
Shallow center field. Merrill got a good jump. And the former infielder Jackson Merrill, who's gotten way better at center field, makes a fine catch.
Spins a little bit faster than most.
Kelly with a foul tip strikeout. Another fastball, and Nick Pivetta is letting it eat today. He struck out 3 of the last 4. Only thrown 1 breaking ball in the inning, and there's number 2.
Yeah.
Right on cue, he hooks him, and Pivetta strikes out 2 in a perfect second. Third lowest strikeout rate in baseball, despite the lack of home runs. And a chopper to second, gobbled up by Nico Horner. Don't forget the wild card round rolls on tonight. Who have struggled through about 800,000 injuries this year. Still won the National League West over these Padres by 3 games. There's a ground ball to short from Tatis on the first pitch. He's swinging this again, right? Oh my goodness! Give Matthew Boyd a full postseason MVP right now.
What the Cubs organization's doing.
Dansby Swanson up in the air to center field. Jackson Merrill will retrieve it. And one of the things Craig Counsell, how many more we'll see. 2-2 for the rookie Shaw. And Pivetta blows him away with a fastball off the plate. 1 time through the order, and Nick Pivetta has struck out 5. Bush had a long fly out his first time. And Bush pops this ball up, a high heater again. Pivetta has been living life at the top of the zone, and he's through 3 scoreless innings in Wrigley Field.
Damage, no homers, only 1 RBI.
I mean, it would have been hit all day long, but that's a win for Chicago.
Machado will take his walk. There's a bunt laid down by Jackson Merrill. San Diego's small ball is in full effect. Merrill, their franchise center fielder.
Right? But because they got a lockdown bullpen, that's how they play the game.
Little check swing from Bogarts. A charging Shaw steps in front of Swanson and does not have a play. Bogarts moving well, just back from the foot fracture as an infield single and done most of his career. This ball fisted to shallow center. Swanson makes the catch and throws a lob in plenty of time to the plate to hold Machado. Dansby Swanson rather appreciative of. 2 on 2 out. Gavin Sheets high in the air to right center. Suzuki and Crow Armstrong. PCA makes the catch. Matthew Boyd. They go back to the heater 2-2. No, he lobbed up a sweeper. And another ball in the air for Luis Ariz to handle.
Well, let's take a look at Nick Pivetta today.
1-0 Padres in the fourth. Happ strikes out. He tied him up with a right on left sweeper, and Pivetta has punched out 6. Pivetta has been their rock. Tucker over to Ariz at first, plays the high hop cleanly and wins the foot race. Nick Pivetta already have a little moving and shaking in their bullpen. As Cronenworth chases a breaking ball, actually a changeup. Left on left change for Boyd's second strikeout.
For success, first pitch strikes.
Fermin golfs one into left center field. That's down for a hit out of the 9th spot. Crow Armstrong is in to throw a one-hop dart to second. He'll hold Fermin to a single as the Padres have their 4th hit. Who was the Cubs closer for much of the year, and Tatis takes his first pitch out to Suzuki and right. Fernando is 0 for 3.
Yeah, Palencia's fastball going to average 100. His numbers are not like most pitchers the third time through the lineup, right? His ERA pretty good.
Rise to right center field. PCA makes that play look a whole lot easier than it has any right to be. Another elite jump.
Problem with that?
When it's further out. Where it's at right now is fine.
Drill to left center field. Seiya Suzuki. He rips it through the Wrigley wind into the brilliant sunshine, and Suzuki ties the score in game 1 of the wild card series. Season, he adds 1 more in the playoffs.
6 home runs in 4 games, and he gets the fastball finally more down in the zone. Pivetta after the pitch said he wanted that further in. The reason why Suzuki, he's got those.
Kelly with a high drive to center field. Merrill is back. Sheets at the wall, and this one's gone. The Cubs smash out of their slumber with back-to-back home runs in the 5th. Suzuki and Kelly put Chicago in the lead. Time now as Carson Kelly puts the Cubs on top.
And it was against the best stuff. I mean, this is the pitch that has been getting the swing and miss, that has been getting the dominance against this lineup. The fastball up. But you now get second time through the order in the adjustments. Suzuki, now Kelly. This is above the strike zone. As soon as you meet this, you greet it on out of here. Back-to-back home runs for the Cubs.
The game is about making adjustments. And Nick Pivetta dominated the Cubs through 4 innings with fastballs up. Well, he's reading Manny Machado at third base. If you look where Manny Machado is, Manny is well overplaying the shortstop position.
You know what? Maybe it was worth a shot. He strikes out swinging. And it's the 7th for Pivetta. Swanson throws it, and Pivetta is rebounded with back-to-back punch-outs.
Big time pitch right there. You got a pretty good feel for it.
Pivetta strikes out the final 3. Gets struck on the first 2.
And they're all elevated, too. It's not like it's down in the zone. Little breaking ball. Did he go? Yes, he did. Well, after that many fastballs. Come on now. How about 101?
That's when it's at its worst.
Bogart's left center field. Daniel Palencia gets 5 outs for just the 3rd time this season. Feels like he could get 5 more. Here against Nick Pivetta. And Bush breaks his bat on a little flare to left field. That drops in front of Gavin Sheets. A little base hit for Bush in front of the deep Sheets. And they hope they can get him back at some point. They keep moving. Pointer up the middle. That sneaks through Bogarts. Bush will hold at second. And against the often unhittable Adrian Morejon. Down to third, Machado. Snaps one to second. Cronenworth to first. It's a double play. 2 enormous outs for Adrian Morejon. Has a 2-out chance with Bush at third. Tucker first pitch swinging into center field. Jackson Merrill ends a scoreless 6. The fist pump from Morejon. Sheets and Cronenworth. And O'Hearn puts the ball in the air to left center field. Plenty playable for Happ. Just has to fight the sun. And down to a knee, he wins the fight.
Or did I just fool him?
Sheets hits this one pretty well to right. Suzuki will get there. Format 2022, 10 of 12 have ended in sweeps. Cronenworth to center, lazy fly ball. Pete Armstrong, and it's stretch time in Chicago. Cue the Eddie Vedder. Touched him for 20 straight appearances, Miller. And there's a fastball. I mean, that's insane.
103.
What do you do with
Well,
that?
here's what you do off Mason Miller.
2 strikes to Kelly. Have a seat. Back-to-back strikeouts for Miller. The Padres have punched out 11 at the deadline. And right now they're pretty happy they did. That's the most unhittable stuff of the game from Mason Miller. 3 straight strikeouts.
Beat man.
Buries that sinker to Fermin. Over to Matt Shaw. And the leadoff man retired in the 8th. 9 straight outs.
Everything, two-seamer and the slider's been front door so far.
He goes to the back door and strikes him out. Drops the slider over the outside corner. 2 down in the 8th. 2-1 Chicago with 4 outs to go. Arrives, drives one into center. Crow Armstrong's there. Andrew Kittredge keeps the good times going.
That leads the Padres, tied for 5th in the National League.
He gives up a line drive base hit to Dansby Swanson. The 6th hit for Chicago, and Swanson with his first. 2-1 to Shaw. Bunt stays on. Bunt laid down. Pretty good time for Matt Shaw's first career sack bunt as a big leaguer.
That's so good, too.
Since he was a Maryland Terrapin in college in 2021. Probably the exact same stakes for the Terps in the Big Ten, I imagine.
Looks like they're going to walk Michael Bush.
Swanson and Bush, the runners, on 0-2. And the dirt gets away from me. Swanson to third, Bush to second. As the Cubs read the dirt ball well for a wild pitch.
Yeah, it's ready for...
Infield in 1-2. Hunter center field. Merrill from shallow center. Swanson back to the bag at third. Merrill's throw home off the mound. Cubs extend the lead on a sacrifice fly from Horner, and it's 3-1 Chicago. And strikes out. A changeup by Peralta, the signature pitch, ends the inning. Cubs get one more. A 2-2 from Keller. A little ground ball to short. Swanson's been flawless. He still is. Kittredge perfect in the 8th. Fly ball to center. Jackson Merrill. Crow Armstrong in front of the ivy for out number 2. Seventh pitch from Keller.